Okay, so this is a part 2 to the whole development series of my night vision, you know. So I've gotten the camera off. The camera doesn't really have any serious, you know, it doesn't look like it has any serious, you know, problems on it, excepting for, you know, these screws are the mounting screws for the sensor housing is, you know, they're in the ass, you know. But you know, that it looks like it's in relatively serviceable condition, which is a good thing. But the thing that worries me the most, okay, so this is a three wire, you know, harness. No, not a harness because it's not, you know, wrapped together and all that shit. Okay, so then that plugs into there. Okay. If you don't, this is the control board. But then on the blown part of the control board, so there's your 3 pins. Okay, your 3 beautiful little pins that connect this. You've got live, ground, and then your video output. Just mind my the usage of, you know, high voltage and AC language, because I grew up around an electrical engineer, so it's pretty difficult. Okay, so the problem that we're at this moment looking at is that, okay, so we've got, let me just get something to point with. So we've got our, so this would then be, so this is the video out, goes straight to the harness, that then it goes straight to this 4-wire cluster that then goes to the I/O, which is, it's okay, whatever. But then look at the power lines. Okay. And this line is what's worrying me, because this line goes up here, over here, down here, and then straight into the burnt IC from the last video, which is worrying me. But I think there were some kind of small protections there that would have helped, that would have kept the thing from, would have kept the whole camera from blowing, but we don't know at this point in time. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these needles here, little sewing needles, into the plus 5 volt and ground, so that I can then use my multimeter for continuity so that we can check it. And yeah, but you know, one of the main message from this video is always just check your traces. Check your traces when you've got blown equipment, because hey, I don't know if this thing's gonna be alive. I'm gonna need to get me a bench power supply at some point of my life. But that's just leave it alone kind of stuff. So let me just put this in here so that I can then use both my hands, because God gave me 2 hands for a reason. And that sounds like something a dad would say. Let me just pause the video so that I can then, you know, get it in. Because now we've got our little pins in. You can see there's 2 black lines over there. Now we've also got to be aware of the polarity of this. So let me just get it ready and going. Continuity check, L. Then red goes there, black goes there. Oh fuck. Well, that's not give. Right. That's not giving me good news. Okay, there you go. Fuck. I'm gonna have to make a different plan. Okay, let me just then cut this harness, because I'm not gonna use this. I'm gonna use a directly soldered connection or some kind of small, jumper that then on a board or something. Just use a piece of Vera board. Clickety clackety. Your mom's gonna give you a smackety. That's not working because I'm a droll. If you're an American watching this video, a droll is a turd. But it's used for dumbasses, idiots, assholes, whatever. Let me just then strip these wires quickly. Okay, so now we've got the wires, we've got the contact points on the wire stripped. And now we give that another try. Black on black, red on red, focal. Okay, but we might just need to at some point rather get a just get 5 volts and then check if there's an output here. This is a single wire AV output, so that's relatively fine. Yeah, that's just update part 2,